If you know the song, sing along. Hit it.
Listen to Carolina Cook.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chef Anthony Albritton, the Carolina Cook, cooking, tasting, and eating the Carolinas. All right, welcome to my Carolina kitchen here in the sticks of South Kakalaki. Welcome to my Kakalaki kitchen, my Kakalak kitchen. In this episode, I will be cooking.
Baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. Baked scallops and orzo
That's
pasta.
right. And I wanted to do these scallops with rice, but I was like, no. Let's do something interesting this time. Let's get away from rice this time. So that's pretty much what I did. All right. So come with me and let's see how I did this. Okay.
All right, first you want to do some digging and find yourself a pan if you don't have one readily available. Then you add some beef broth to that pan, bring it to a boil. Got my orzo pasta here. It's similar to rice, but it's not rice. Gonna add a cup of that to the broth.
Rice.
And
This is pasta, y'all.
it takes about 5 to 7 minutes to cook this. But since I'm using a large quantity, it's going to take a little longer. You got to know when pasta is done. The instructions are on the bag, by the way. So you really don't need much instruction from me. Now I'm going to add some frozen sweet peas.
Let's add a little garlic powder to it.
You can't go wrong when you add garlic to anything, unless it's your breath. Now for a little extra flavor, I'm going to add some butter in there. We're going to drop some butter in there. You know butter makes everything better. Let's get that butter nice and mixed around up in there. Let it do what it do.
And for a touch of taste, even though I use beef broth that has sodium in it, let's add a little salt to it. So I'm going to just close the casket on it, turn the heat down a little bit to a simmer, and just let it cook like rice until it gets fluffy. Then I'm going to add some cheese to it.
Now what I'm going to do, y'all, is add a little, add a couple, after it cooks to a certain point and getting close to about time for it to be done, I'm going to add a couple slices of cheese to it. You can add shredded cheese or whatever type of cheese that'll melt off in there properly. All right, I'm going to mix that around, okay? Give it a nice little cheesy consistency. So what this cheese and this broth is going to do is create a nice cheesy sauce.
All right, then I'm going to take it off of the heat. Just let it cool out and do its thing.
Now, once it's off the heat, it's going to continue to cook and it's going to absorb the sauce. Now, as I stated, you're going to let this cook just like you're cooking rice. All right. Now, as you can see, as it was resting, it absorbed the cheese and the beef stock. All right. Then that granulated garlic powder and salt and butter all absorbed in there and added to that flavor. So now we're left with sort of like a rice on steroids. It's pretty much what it is. Now, how cool is that? To have rice that's not really rice, but it's better than rice. But it's not rice though, but it looks like rice. It tastes much better than rice. It's more interesting than rice. And it takes less time to cook than rice. No offense to rice though. Rice, we still gonna rock with you. Yes, y'all, you don't stop. Keep it on. We're gonna rock on with some Parmesan cheese here. I know I'm at the bottom of the bag, but it's just enough to get our mixture going for these scallops.
Let's add some butter. I got some melted butter here. All right, let's add some garlic powder to that. Now, let's add some Red Lobster seafood seasoning to that. You can add any greenery that you want. I'm going to add chives to mine, chopped chives. You can use dry or fresh. I'm using dry.
And even though I just put some garlic and herb in there, let's add a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning for a little more greenery and aromatics. And we're pretty much going to stir this mixture together. You're not really supposed to ride a horse in the kitchen, but let's go ahead and gallop to the scallop. All right. Now I'm going to season this scallop with a little salt and pepper. Okay. Now I'm going to oil my little baby pan up right here. This is enough for like a 2-3 person serving, however you want to stretch it. Now let's start adding our scallops. Now, once you add your scallop, you want to spoon this mixture on top of your scallops.
Let's add some smoked paprika for color.
Now, it looks a little dry right now, but once you add it to the oven, this butter and this cheese is going to melt and give it a nice buttery cheese sauce. So let's go ahead and add these to the oven, y'all, and we're going to cook them until they're done, until they're properly done. Somewhere around the neighborhood of 20-25 minutes. Now, after giving these scallops a little bit of loving in the oven, what I did was sprinkle them with cheddar cheese. All right. And what I'm going to do is put them back in the oven for a little more loving. Set the broiler. And, broil them for about a minute or so. Meaning keep your eye on them like that person that steams. To melt that cheese on top. And, caramelize it on the top. Give it a nice little crisp on the top. And as y'all can see, that butter and cheese did what I said it was going to do. It did what it did. Melted off on there. Got a nice buttery cheese sauce going right there.
So there you have it. Scallops are done.
All right, let's present a plate. And bam, what a bum bum, what a bum bum, bum bum bilam bum bum. All right, y'all, there you have it. And there you have it, restaurant quality right here at home. A $29.99 plate. All right, baked scallops, buttery and cheesy, with orzo that's nice, garlicky, and cheesy. All right, garlicky and cheesy. Now, I'm not just going to sit here and look at this. I'm going to eat it. So let's eat.
Normally I eat with plastic because it's a mobile kitchen and I got packs upon 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 packs and packs upon packs and packs on packs on packs of plastic cutlery. But since I was using this fork right here to pretty much, plate everything, I'm going to go ahead and eat with it. All right, now let's get into this scallop and this orzo. All right.
See that nice crust of cheese that has been broiled on top of that scallop. You see that scallop is well cooked, nice, tender, moist. Let's get into it.
Melts in your mouth. Full of flavor. Full of flavor. That natural seafood scallop taste is complemented well by the garlic and the butter, the seafood seasoning, the salt and pepper. Everything comes together. All right, let's give this orzo a try.
Look at how nice and fluffy that is.
Orzo melts in your mouth. That butter, the broth, of course, will make it pop every time. And that garlic powder. This is amazing. Brings the dish to a whole nother level because it takes it way beyond rice. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. And just remember, if you're not happy, you just might not be eating good.
Liketh, shareth thou the love, and subscribeth unto my channel, and smiteth that notification button. Thank ya.